The Teenage Cyclist. Welcome to the USA Cycling module on the Teenage Cyclist. This module will introduce the many benefits of cycling for teenagers, ranging from recreational fun to a competitive pursuit. As a child, riding a bike represents freedom and mobility, a way to get to a friend's house or to school, and an opportunity to explore. While cycling also improves fitness, confidence, and skills, children ride because it's fun. Unlike many childhood pursuits, cycling has the ability to grow and adapt with an individual to continue to support a wide range of goals and sources of motivation, including fitness, sport performance, personal accomplishment, and even fun. And yes, this applies to teenagers too. The United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee's American Development Model, or ADM, outlines a strategy that has been adopted throughout the sports world to support both holistic human development and high performance through sport. The model stresses the importance of fundamental skill building through exposure to physical activity and sport experiences that are designed for a right age, right stage fit to the individual's needs, and that support both short and long-term development and goals. Based on the recommendations and research from a wide range of academic disciplines, such as adolescent development, exercise physiology, sport psychology, motor learning, and motor development, the ADM model is a whole person learning and engagement approach that supports both the pursuit of high-performance competitive sport goals and lifetime engagement in sport. Movement through the levels of competition within ADM depends not only on physical ability, but also on the development of those abilities, along with the development of other necessary skills for high performance, such as intrinsic motivation, mental toughness and tenacity, tactical sport knowledge, and goal setting. It is also important to note that in competitive sport, access, opportunity, resources, and even luck play a role in how someone might progress in the sport. Ultimately, the ADM is designed to provide individuals with a developmentally based sport experience that not only allows them to maximize their potential for athletic achievement, but also, and perhaps most importantly, creates a healthy, solid athletic foundation that will support lifetime engagement in sport and physical activity, regardless of when an individual steps away from competitive sport. The teenage or high school years are a whirlwind of growth, opportunities, and choices. This period is one of continual growth, physically, emotionally, and psychologically. While boys may experience a more prolonged phase of physical growth during this time, as puberty typically starts and ends earlier for girls, both experience many changes. From a psychological perspective, friendships outside the family grow in influence, including the influence of a coach. While families remain important, existing relationships encounter new challenges as boundaries are renegotiated. Teenagers experiment with expressing who they are and exploring what they believe in as they grow towards their adult identity. All of this growth and development also plays a role in their continued athletic development and engagement, or the lack thereof. Unfortunately, statistics show that for the majority of young people, entering the teenage years marks the end of their engagement in organized sport activities for a wide range of reasons, such as the narrowing of opportunities for engagement, the increased intensity of competitive expectations, peer and/or parental pressure, lack of perceived competence, and lack of enjoyment. Worse yet, the disengagement from organized sport is rarely replaced with engagement in other physical activities. For teens who do remain in sport, the pressure to specialize and perform can be intense and consuming. For teens who choose not to participate in organized sport, cycling is a great way to stay physically active that can be done with friends or alone. Many scouting and youth group organizations organize local and excursion bike-based adventures. Some communities have organizations that combine outdoor activities like trail building and nature hikes with riding. And many non-competitive riding experiences exist to support a wide range of causes and provide a wide range of engagement opportunities. Even for teens who remain in competitive sport, cycling is a great complementary activity to other sport activities. Because it is low impact, cycling is perfect for off-season or alternative training day fitness and when recovering from an injury. Cycling can provide a needed break from primary sport training fatigue without a loss of fitness. Cycling can, of course, also be a competitive pursuit itself, presenting a wide range of opportunities. Before we explore cycling as a competitive outlet for teens, let's first touch on a few safety principles that are universal for all riders. For teens who choose not to participate in organized sport, cycling is a great way to stay physically active that can be done with friends or alone. Many scouting and youth group organizations organize local and excursion-based activities for a wide range of abilities. Some communities have organizations that combine outdoor activities like trail building and nature exploration with riding. And many non-competitive riding experiences exist to support a wide range of causes, abilities, and interests. Even for teens who remain in organized sport, cycling is a great complementary activity to other sports. Because it is low impact, cycling is perfect for off-season or alternative training day fitness and when recovering from an injury. Cycling can also provide a needed break from primary sport training fatigue without a loss of fitness. And cycling can, of course, also be a competitive pursuit by itself, presenting a wide range of opportunities for both individual and high-performance achievement. Before we explore cycling as a competitive outlet for teens, let's first touch on a few safety principles that are universal for all riders. Cycling, like any physical activity, presents a risk of injury. So beginning with the right equipment and training environment are important. Wearing a helmet that meets the American Society for Testing and Materials, ASTM, and SNELL standards should be a non-negotiable part of riding a bike. Special cycling clothes are not necessary for the recreational rider, but the sweat-wicking fabrics and padded shorts do make riding more enjoyable. A well-fitting bike, meaning one that is the right size for the rider, and that has been fit according to their unique body specifications, is important, both for being able to control the bike appropriately and to reduce the risk of injuries caused by riding a bike that is the wrong size. When racing, a good bike fit is even more important given the amount of time spent training, and for the teenager, this can mean checking the bike fit as the teen grows. A reputable bike shop that sells competitive bike equipment should be able to assist in determining the right equipment and the right size bike. A wide variety of phone apps exist that can be enabled to let select people monitor training routes, providing parental peace of mind and easier pickup in case of a flat tire as well. The ADM model encourages sports sampling and participating in a wide range of physical activities to support well-rounded athletic development and fitness. For teens who are interested in cycling, there can be many different options to explore, such as BMX, cyclocross, downhill racing, road cycling, mountain biking, and track racing. A teen interested in competitive cycling might be at stage 2, 3, or 4 of the ADM model, depending on their background in sport, the opportunities they've had, their maturity level, and of course their ability. The ADM model emphasizes the importance of systematic and intentional development physically, tactically, technically, psychologically, and emotionally as the top priority for the teenage cyclist to both maximize personal growth and sport performance potential. Particularly because cycling is a late specialization sport where the top levels of competition occur in adulthood, when individuals have fully matured in size and strength, it is important to recognize and value each stage and prioritize the growth and development that occurs within each. When maximizing the development of a wide range of skills for holistic growth is the top priority, training needs to be developed based on the individual's unique needs. Working with a coach who understands the ADM model and who specializes in training teen cyclists is essential. Finding the right coach and the right team is as important as eating healthy and getting enough sleep to support quality development. Following an adult training or performance model, or an overemphasis on right now performance over long-term development, increases the likelihood of injury, burnout, and other outcomes that are detrimental for both short and long-term cycling motivation, performance, and experiences, as well as overall well-being. Visit USA Cycling for resources on how to select the right coach for your athlete's age and stage of development. As a parent or guardian, you want what's best for your athlete. As the ADM notes, the teenage years are an important time for transitioning from childhood to adulthood in many ways, including as a competent and possibly competitive cyclist, if that's where their interest lies. Helping your athlete consider, interview, and select a best fit coach and team for where they are now, not just where they want to go, is important for a healthy, productive, and successful personalized talent development process. In addition to the physical side of training, a well-designed ADM-based training plan will support holistic development that will enhance both their growth and performance potential. Consider the following ways you can help your teenage cyclist develop a wide range of skills that will support their athletic ambitions and serve them well throughout life. Develop their competitive season calendar together, discussing factors like travel time, budget, and other family resources when making event choices. Encourage your athlete to care for and maintain their own equipment. Empower them to be responsible for keeping track of their own gear, like their helmet, shoes, and other ride essentials, both on a daily basis and when packing for races. Invite them to share their training goals and experiences. However, be mindful that they are their goals and experiences, not yours. Be sure your focus is on listening and supporting rather than driving or dictating. Allow your young athlete the autonomy and room to make mistakes and solve problems. And encourage them to communicate directly with their coach, teammates, and managers when they have questions or concerns. The teenage years, for most young people, is a journey of ups and downs as they grow, discover new opportunities, face new challenges, and contemplate the possibilities beyond high school. For some, what's next may include semi-professional or professional cycling aspirations as they begin to move closer to the excel for high performance stage of ADM, where training and competing become a primary job responsibility. Encourage young people who express an interest in pursuing the sport at the next level to speak to others in the industry so they develop realistic expectations about the profession and what they'll need to do in the years to come. Collegiate cycling can provide an opportunity for participation and personal achievement in the sport, or be an incubator for pursuing an elite sport career, depending on an individual's interests. The continuation of competitive cycling into the collegiate sports system is for many a great developmental pathway choice that allows time for continued physical and emotional maturation while an individual both grows as an athlete and develops future career skills. Ultimately, regardless of the path an athlete chooses in sport, it is the goal of the ADM that all athletes have the opportunity to develop physical skills and a love of participating that will allow them to thrive and be active for life in sport.